Hey, I'm Blake Williams with Super Inspector. Today we're going to talk about dealing with repair requests after you get the inspection report. There's always a question about whether you want to ask for money in lieu of repairs or if you want to have the seller take care of the items before closing. And I would say that in some cases you want to have the seller take care of those items. In other cases it's perfectly acceptable to ask for money in lieu of repairs. If there is an unknown repair on the item, then definitely you want to have the seller get that looked at and repaired prior to closing, especially when we're talking about items that are high cost, such as air conditioning, foundation, and roof. If there are problems with the roof, I would have a roofer look at that prior to closing to estimate repair costs. If there are any problems with the HVAC system, no matter how minor, I would have an HVAC technician look at that prior to closing. Same with the foundation. Anything with the foundation needs to be evaluated prior to closing to see what the repair costs are going to be before you make a final determination. The last thing you want is a client closing on the house who asks for $2,000 in lieu of repairs, and then they end up with a $5,000 repair on a roof or an air conditioner. They are not going to be very happy, and the first thing they're going to do is call the inspection company and say, why didn't you tell me this? When oftentimes the inspector has said further evaluation is recommended. Another important issue when dealing with repair requests is how to phrase your request. Anytime that you are requesting that a licensed professional or professional contractor come out to the house, it should be phrased in this manner. The item should be inspected and repaired as necessary by a licensed electrician, plumber, HVAC technician, or professional roofing contractor, and so on. You don't want to make your request too specific. That professional coming out to the house should do his own inspection to determine what needs to be repaired and how much the costs are. It is likely that the professional is going to find things that the home inspector did not, and he should. He is the expert in that profession. The home inspector is only a generalist. He's only saying that I see problems with this item or system and it needs to be further evaluated. If you say very specifically fix the things on the inspection report, then it's likely that's all that contractor will do, even though he might find other problems. And then that's going to result in a call back down the road that we don't want to get. Also, oftentimes the contractor may come out and say, well, your inspector should have told you this, and this may or may not be the case. Remember, the inspector does not disassemble equipment. He cannot do as in-depth an inspection as that professional contractor or licensed technician can do. So again, they are likely and should find other items that the inspector did not.